So a new poll, CBS, out on Iowa and New Hampshire, the first two votes coming right up. And the first question of the candidates who are considering if the 2024 Republican primary caucus in your state were held today, which one of the candidates would you vote for? Okay, Trump 58, DeSantis 22, Nikki Haley 13, Ramaswamy and Christie really out of the running. Okay, I expect Trump to have little trouble in Iowa winning that caucus, which is on January 15th. Okay, now once that happens, DeSantis is gone. Can't continue because DeSantis put all his resources in Iowa. Unless there's a stunning surge, which I don't believe there will be, DeSantis will have to hang it up. Doesn't have the money to continue. Then it is on to New Hampshire, January 23rd. This is, again, the CBS poll in New Hampshire of the candidates you are considering and might consider 224 Republican primary in your state were held today. Which one of those candidates would you vote for? Trump 44, Nikki Haley 29, DeSantis 11. The 29 number for Nikki Haley is a good number. Now, the Granite State, as I said in the message of the day, and I hope you read that every day, just go to BillO'Reilly.com. There's the message every morning for you. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to do anything. It just pops right up. Nikki Haley getting 29% at this point in the Granite State is a good number. Now, New Hampshire's never really particularly liked Donald Trump, went for Biden. All right, it is an independent state, and independents are allowed to vote in the primary in New Hampshire, which will skew the results a little bit. It's not just Republicans. Independents can vote as well. Okay? So I expect Nikki Haley to do well. Not beat Donald Trump in New Hampshire. I don't think that's going to happen, but she'll do well. She's got a lot of money. She can continue pretty much no matter what happens in Iowa or New Hampshire, and she will. So you would think then with a nice number like that for Nikki Haley that she would then go on the network news and answer questions about her campaign, her vision for the country, on and on. Well, half of that happened. So she was invited on ABC News, Jonathan Karl, who bills himself as a correspondent, but he really isn't. He's a commentator. And he hates Trump. And he wrote a hate Trump book, okay? But the ABC is still trying to peddle him as a correspondent. No. And I don't mind him hating Trump. I don't care whether he does or not. But Haley comes in and he's totally disrespectful to Nikki Haley. Totally disrespectful to her. Roll the tape.
I mean, he's running on retribution. He wants to go out and he talks about annihilating his enemies and using the criminal justice system to do so. What do you think of that?
You guys are exhausting. You're exhausting in your obsession with him. The thing is, the normal people aren't obsessed with Trump like you guys are. The normal people care about the fact that they can't afford things. They feel like their freedoms are being taken away. They think government's too big. I know y'all want to talk about every single word he says and every single tweet he does.
Good for her. I mean, really, I'm starting to like her a little bit. You know, I know her a little, as I explained on this broadcast, and she always came across a little uppity to me. Imperious is the word. But that was really good. Just shut him down. And Carl was like, you know, because he's not in there to get the audience, the ABC News audience, any information about Nikki Haley. Couldn't care less about that. He just wants to hammer Trump. That's all. Well, just have a hammer Trump hour. Don't bring somebody in like Ambassador or Governor Haley, whatever moniker you want to use. Okay, so there's another poll out, Fox News. And Fox News historically has been very unfriendly to Donald Trump, even when I was there. I used to look at this poll, and the poll never matched what really happened. I think the election of 2022, the Fox poll was a little bit better. But before that, it was like out there in the ozone. Okay, so this is a 1,007 registered voters, Democrat 44, Republican 42, fair poll. First question, how would you vote if candidates were Joe Biden, Donald Trump? Trump 50, Biden 46. Wouldn't vote 1. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to read you a list. This is question number 2. Going to read you a list of potential candidates, 24 Republican nomination. So they're polling Republicans here. Please tell me which one you would like to see as the nominee. Donald Trump, 69%, up 7 points since November. And that's because of all this legal stuff. That's exactly what this is. Okay, so he's 69%. DeSantis, 12, Haley, 9. And others don't really rate. Next question, 24. Would you like to see someone else as the Democratic nominee, or would you like to keep Joe Biden? Would like to see someone else, 54. Joe Biden, 43. So even among his own party, they don't want him. And that's been clear for a while. All right, last question. Some congressional Republicans are pushing for impeachment proceedings against President Biden. What is your view? It's legitimate, 49. Bogus, 48. Don't know, 4. So country's evenly divided on the impeachment. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.